Welcome back to Global Bike Buzz, the ultimate destination for every motorcycle lover out there. Today, we're diving deep into a bike that carries a legendary reputation for simplicity, reliability, and adventure, the 2025 Suzuki DR200. This machine has been one of Suzuki's most trusted lightweight dual-sport motorcycles for decades, and the 2025 version brings that same timeless DNA with a modern twist. So, grab your helmet, settle in, and let's take a detailed look at everything this rugged little beast has to offer. The first thing that catches your eye when you see the 2025 Suzuki DR200 is its unmistakable adventure-ready stance. Suzuki has kept the iconic Enduro silhouette intact, but it's now sharper, cleaner, and more refined. The white body panels paired with the bold blue graphics give it that pure off-road spirit Suzuki is famous for. The front of the bike is simple yet functional. A rectangular halogen headlamp sits inside a sleek cowl, and right above it, a small visor gives it that rally-inspired character. The high-mounted front fender is not just for looks, it's built to handle muddy trails and splashes without compromising visibility. The telescopic forks are covered with rubber gaiters, a subtle touch that adds both retro flair and practical protection from dust and dirt. Moving to the side, you can really appreciate the compact yet muscular proportions of the DR200. Its slim fuel tank, with a capacity of around 13 liters, offers excellent ergonomics for both seated and standing riding positions, which is perfect for those who love trail adventures. The seat height is moderate to high enough for decent ground clearance but still friendly for riders of all sizes. The flat seat design allows smooth body movement, especially when maneuvering through rough terrain. The frame is a semi-double cradle steel type, making it light yet strong enough to handle the abuse of off-road riding. The minimalist side panels, exposed frame tubing, and upswept exhaust give it that rugged, no-nonsense look. Every inch of this bike screams functional simplicity, and no unnecessary plastics, no overstyled curves, just a clean and purposeful machine designed to last. From the rear, the 2025 DR200 maintains that classic trail bike essence. A compact tail section with a bright LED tail lamp provides clear visibility, while the minimalist fender keeps things practical. The long travel rear suspension setup gives it a lifted stance, and the spoke wheels wrapped in dual-purpose tires complete the package. Suzuki offers it with 21-inch front and 18-inch rear wheels, perfect for balancing agility and off-road control. The chain drive, exposed rear swing arm, and side-mounted muffler look rugged, reminding you that this bike is ready for dust, dirt, and open roads. Now, let's talk about what makes this motorcycle truly reliable. Its engine. The 2025 Suzuki DR200 is powered by a tried-and-tested 199cc single-cylinder, air-cooled, SOC, 4-stroke engine. It might sound modest on paper, but this engine is all about real-world usability, not just numbers. It produces around 20 horsepower and about 18 Nm of torque, delivered smoothly across the rev range. The throttle response is crisp and predictable, which is a blessing for beginner riders and commuters alike. Suzuki has refined the fuel injection system to make it cleaner, smoother, and more fuel efficient than ever. The compression ratio has been slightly optimized, and the cooling system has been improved to maintain performance in hotter conditions and long rides. When you fire it up, the DR200 greets you with that characteristic thump, not loud or aggressive, but a confident, friendly sound that hints at its dependable heart. On the road, it feels incredibly light and nimble. The clutch action is soft, the 5-speed gearbox shifts smoothly, and the low-end torque makes it easy to navigate through traffic or climb hills effortlessly. For city commuting, it's a joy. The bike weighs only about 126 kilograms, which means you can glide through tight lanes, take quick U-turns, and handle parking with no struggle at all. But where the DR200 truly shines is off the road. The suspension travel, with roughly 220 mm at the front and 200 mm at the rear, absorbs bumps, gravel, and ruts with ease. The soft damping setup gives it that plush, floating feel when riding over uneven terrain. The dual-sport tires offer excellent grip whether you're on dusty trails or wet asphalt. The ground clearance, around 255 mm, ensures you can take it through rocks, shallow streams, and dirt paths without worry. This isn't a high-speed racer, it's a steady, go-anywhere explorer. The brakes are reliable and confidence-inspiring. A front disc brake with a 2-piston caliper and a rear drum setup provide balanced stopping power. Suzuki keeps it simple here, prioritizing reliability over complexity. Some might wish for ABS, but the DR200's braking feel and modulation make it easy to control even for less experienced riders. The suspension geometry, lightweight chassis, and wide handlebars give you full control whether you're riding standing up or sitting down. Comfort-wise, the 2025 DR200 has made subtle yet significant improvements. The seat cushion has been redesigned for better long-distance comfort, and the handlebar vibration is reduced thanks to improved mounts. The instrument cluster remains basic, a simple analog speedometer paired with a digital odometer and fuel gauge. There's no fancy TFT display or smartphone connectivity, but that's exactly what makes the DR200 special. It focuses on pure, undistracted riding. It's a bike for those who want to feel the road, not scroll through menus. Suzuki's focus on practicality shows in every corner of this motorcycle. The fuel efficiency is outstanding. Expect around 40 to 45 kilometers per liter depending on your riding style. That gives you an impressive range of over 500 kilometers from a full tank, making it a great companion for long rides or remote adventures where fuel stops are rare. Maintenance is easy. Two parts are affordable and widely available. This is a bike that's meant to last, not sit in a garage waiting for specialized service. In terms of performance, the DR200 isn't built to break speed records. Its top speed hovers around 115 km per hour, but it's more about stability, control, and confidence. The lightweight build means it accelerates quickly enough for highway merges and city overtake situations. On dirt roads, the balance is fantastic. The bike feels planted, predictable, and forgiving, allowing even new riders to gain confidence fast. The 2025 update brings minor refinements to the suspension damping, improved fuel mapping, and a more eco-friendly exhaust system that meets Euro 5 and equivalent emission norms. When you compare it to other dual sports in its class, the DR200 stands out for one major reason: reliability. While other bikes chase higher power or more technology, the Suzuki DR200 sticks to the basics. It's a motorcycle that starts every morning, handles abuse, and keeps going no matter what you throw at it. Whether you're a beginner looking for your first adventure bike, or a seasoned rider who wants a lightweight companion for exploring the unknown, the DR200 delivers. Now, let's talk about price and availability. The 2025 Suzuki DR200 is expected to be priced around $4,999 in the US market, and roughly similar value equivalents in other countries. That makes it one of the most affordable dual sport bikes you can buy new. It's available in Suzuki's signature white and blue color scheme, which adds to its timeless identity. Considering its fuel economy, low maintenance cost, and bulletproof reliability, this is a bike that gives you massive value for money. At the end of the day, the 2025 Suzuki DR200 isn't about fancy electronics, touchscreen dashboards, or high horsepower bragging rights. It's about the pure essence of motorcycling and the joy of riding something simple, light, and capable. It's the kind of bike you can trust in the middle of nowhere, the kind you can ride to work on weekdays and take into the woods on weekends. It's practical, dependable, and built with that classic Suzuki toughness. So, if you're someone who values reliability over flash, simplicity over gimmicks, and real-world usability over hype, the 2025 Suzuki DR200 might just be your perfect partner. It's proof that sometimes, the best adventures don't need the biggest engines, just the right attitude and a motorcycle that can keep up with it. That's all for today's review from Global Bike Buzz. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 Suzuki DR200, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon so you never miss our latest reviews and two-wheeled adventures. Tell us in the comments what you think about this legendary dual sport. Is it still the king of simplicity, or do you think it's time for Suzuki to push the limits a bit more? Thanks for watching, ride safe, and we'll see you in the next video.